So, this basically just happened.
And up!
Hey,
okay.
Right. Hey.
And built on it.
Yay.
Building one chain.
Right.
Ethereum successfully merged to proof of stake. And what does that mean for us miners? Specifically, NiceHash, because it's the easiest one. I'm going to give you some quick, simple math here. So I have 4 gaming computers in this house. They're mine and my family members. Shh. Don't tell them. And between the 4 computers, I have 2 GTX 1080 Ti's, 1 GTX 1060, which is basically half the hash rate as a 1080 Ti, and an RTX 3060, which is basically 1.5 times the hash rate of a 1080 Ti. So since one is only half the power, and the other one gives an extra half power, we can just say my rig has 4 1080 Ti's to keep it simple. Now before the merge, a single 1080 Ti would average 0.405 Bitcoin per day. So where I live, electricity is split up on peak and off peak hours. So for 12 hours of the day, from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., my cost is 8 cents per kilowatt hour. And since these computers are used for gaming and work throughout the day, I really only mine for the 12 off-peak hours to also maximize my power to hash rate ratio and profit margins. So for exactly 1 month mining on 4 1080 Ti's, I made about 43 Canadian dollars. And the electricity cost, since I only mined off-peak hours, cost about $14. So that nets me about $30 of profit per month, running just half the time at 12 hours a day. If I were to run that 24 hours, then I would be closer to $86 a month, and my electricity cost would be a little over $30, so that would have net me around $50 of profit a month. So this meant on average a 1080 Ti would pull in 0.405 of a Bitcoin if it was running for an entire day. But now that the Ethereum merge has happened, we can no longer use the profitable DaggerHashimoto algorithm. And instead with Quick Miner, you have the options between Autolykos, KawPow, or ETCHash. And so far, switching between those 3 new algorithm choices all kind of yield a pretty similar margin. Right now, a single 1080 Ti is bouncing between a yield of 0.505 of a Bitcoin and 0.4017 of a Bitcoin. And for me, it's bouncing between those 2 earning amounts. So it kind of averages for most of the time 0.50 and an 8 of a Bitcoin. So that brings the new daily average 0.4017 of a Bitcoin a day, with me just running 2 1080 Ti's right now. So if you were to double that to 4, it would be 0.4034 of a Bitcoin on average per day, which in the current markets translates to about 90 cents of a Canadian dollar per day. Pre-merge 480 Ti's would average 0.3013 of a Bitcoin, which equals about $4 Canadian per day. That now means with the current hashing algorithms, we'll only earn about 1/4 the amount that DaggerHashimoto used to produce before the merge. So taking that into account, if before the merge, running only 12 hours a day, I made about $43 with $14 in electricity costs, that would now mean I would only make about $10 or $11 a month with the new current algorithms, while still spending the $14 of electricity a month, meaning I will now be in the negatives. And if you were to run it 24/7 and you double that, you would only make about $22. Meanwhile, electricity would cost about $30. So you're still in the hole $10 a month at the current market price of Bitcoin, I might say. Obviously, if Bitcoin goes up, you now have the opportunity to be in a profit zone. Yeah, so that's basically what's happening right now. If you like using the simple NiceHash Quick Miner, it was able to get you some decent profits. before the Ethereum merge. But now the profits have been cut by 75%. You're only making around 20 to 25% of what you used to make, which now means you have to take a lot bigger gamble with the future market price of Bitcoin. Now NiceHash has their regular NiceHash miner that's not as quick and easy as their quick miner, and their regular NiceHash miner has this auto profit switching feature where it automatically switches between different algorithms to currently mine the most profitable one. So I'm going to have to look into that and make an updated video on how well that works out. For now, these are just the stats I'm getting using their quick miner, and I'm still going to be experimenting and looking into the quick miner because I really like just how simple it is. And if algorithms start to change, if payouts start to change, if all the numbers start to change, then I will definitely be making an updated video, so you can stay tuned for that. And that's my update here on DrewCoin.